What's good, YouTube? It's your girl, Miss Golden 83, and I am here to do a Heart's Desire reading for the sign of Sagittarius. Okay, you guys are first this week on the zodiac lineup. Hopefully, you guys are doing well. Remember, you guys, these are general messages, not personal, so take what resonates and pass the rest to the next. Okay. So let's go ahead and get started, you guys, with your reading. You know how this goes. All right. We're going to start with one from the top, which is for your present energy, one from the bottom, which is for your past energy, and then one energetically from the middle, which is for your future energy. Okay. And then we'll look at the bottom of the deck momentarily to see what the overall outcome is. Okay. So let's see what you have, Sagittarius. We have the Queen of Swords, the Hanged Woman, and the Six of Swords. Okay. So let's see. I do remember somebody getting the Six of Swords yesterday in the dream catcher reads, and I believe it was you guys. Same placement, okay, as far as in the spread, okay. Still moving forward, okay, is what I'm feeling, all right. So let's kind of get started here with this Queen of Swords energy, okay. Again, kind of like this is your current energy of direct communication, okay? This could be someone towards you, okay? Maybe coming forth with some kind of truth, okay? Direct truth, all right? I'm getting this feeling of kind of stopping you in your tracks, in a sense, in regards to maybe keeping you from speaking on something in order for you to either hear their side of the situation or not wanting to hear what you have to say, okay? Maybe somewhat like combative in a sense, or debatable. It feels like a debatable conversation, okay? So let's move forward. This Hanged Woman, okay, which is like Hanged Man, okay, is in the past energy, okay. Possibly the conversation could kind of veer around a past situation where they end up kind of directing you to the past, in something in particular where you need to see their side of the situation, okay? So past energy or recent past, pretty much touching on the possibility of seeing things from their side, okay? They're pretty much trying to explain their reasoning for something, okay? So, that being said, we have this future energy of the Six of Swords, okay? Six of Swords still has this future. This is, again, your future energy of a sense of still moving forward with what it is that you want to do, okay? Basically, usually Sagittarius have a tendency of once they've made a decision, that's it. It's like you can't change their mind about it, no matter how you try to twist the words, okay? Because they have, or you guys have, sorry, have their own, maybe have their own agenda, if you will, okay? Not that it's a bad agenda, okay? Not saying that, but sometimes it is your own personal agenda, or you've seen or heard everything that you need to hear. Thus, the reason why you want to move forward. Okay? So, that being said, let's look at the bottom of the deck for you guys, Sagittarius. And it is the Nine of Swords. Okay? First time ever that I'm seeing this come out in a overall outcome, okay? Nine of Swords. As you see, this person is kind of curled up with the swords above their head, okay? On a starry night, if you will, okay? And so you are possibly going to end up being in your head about something, okay? You go from 6 to 9, okay? And so kind of on that insomnia type of vibe, okay, of what to do. A lot of swords energy, okay, which is Gemini, Libra, and Aquarius, okay? So you could be dealing with one of those signs or have it in your chart. It's just an honorable mention, but you don't have to be dealing with that sign, okay? So let's get into the clarifiers here, okay? So we have one from the top for the Queen of Swords, one from the bottom for the Hanged Woman, and then one energetically from the middle for the Six of Swords, okay? And then we will look at the bottom of the deck to see what's going to clarify this Nine of Swords energy, okay? So we have the Queen of Materials, okay, popping up yet again. She's been very popular, okay? I kind of might have jinxed it because I was hoping that she would be around a lot, okay? And so she has been, okay? We though have the Four of Emotions, which is the Four of Cups underneath the Hanged Woman. And then we have the Ten of Voices, which is Ten of Swords underneath the Six of Swords, okay? So, wow, we go 6, 9, 10, okay? I'm hearing, you know, same cycles all over again, okay? So, let's see, you know, let's go one by one, okay, Sagittarius? So, Queen of Swords with the Queen of Materials, okay? Queen of Swords with the Queen of Materials, okay? Earth energy, Taurus, Virgo, Capricorn, okay? Present energy. Right now, it feels like a situation regarding finances. And then for some of you, it's about this person being someone of value to you, okay? Maybe they're in your pockets a lot, or maybe it's a question of, you know, again, just continuous overflow of needs, okay? Maybe they're trying to explain the reason why they need money for certain things in the home or outside of the home. Again, kind of be mindful. I feel as though, if I remember correctly, we kind of talked about this last month for you guys, Sagittarius, but I believe it was in your dream catcher read, okay? So by all means, if this month's dream catcher read does not resonate with you, it's possibly, you know, some future energy, or it could be another like placement energy, okay? And so you may have to go back to last month and look at your dream catcher read, because I think we did kind of touch on something about finances within that, okay? The money also could be, or finances could be geared towards in-laws, okay? I do remember like a queen on queen energy in that reading, okay? That's kind of coming back in. And so it could have something to do with that, okay, presently for you. So let's move on to the excuse me, past energy, the Hanged Woman with the Four of Cups, okay? Hanged Woman with the Four of Cups, Four of Emotions. Four of Cups is usually talking about being handed a cup and not really being happy with it, okay, in the past, all right? So again, like I said, something geared toward a particular situation, okay? I love this card. You know, you have the two faces here, and it's like some kind of like orb in the middle, where their lips are, and it's almost like an offer of uh, maybe compliments or maybe some kind of verbal contract, if you will. Okay. Um, Maybe terms of endearment of some sort, that just fell on deaf ears. Okay. Possibly because actions did not match with words, okay, that were spoken. Um, and so maybe in terms of love, because as you know, emotions, in cups is literally, water sign, Cancer, Pisces, Scorpio. But cups energy is talking about feelings, emotions, things of that nature. Okay. So possibly something that was said in the past. Look at this person's, perception or, um, their opinion regarding a particular situation where you may have said something, that kind of rubbed them the wrong way in the past or has brought on a certain current behavior. Okay. Um, Not going to dive too deep into that. Okay. So we do have two more readings this week. Okay. So next we do have, the Six of Swords with the Ten of Voices, which is Ten of Swords. Okay. Again, a kind of stick a fork in me, I'm done type vibe. Okay. Like I said, Sagittarius, once they make their mind up, that's it. Okay. There's really no going backwards. Okay. So I do feel like Sagittarius is in, you're in this mood of going or moving forward. All right. Forewarning, Sagittarius, you could have cross watching energy, coming in as well. So if you are cross watching for Sagittarius, I try to strongly suggest against it only because of how energy transfers. Okay. That things can change. So you have to anticipate the possibility of someone changing their mind, in the midst of watching this reading. Okay. In the midst of while I'm doing this reading, things could possibly change because everyone has free will. You may mess around and find out Sagittarius, changes their mind. Okay. So cross watchers, if that's, if there's cross watching energy, just be mindful when you cross watch and don't get too wrapped up in it. Otherwise, you will drive yourself crazy, okay, trying to, think ahead of a Sagittarius because they 9 times out of 10 will find out, okay? So, and they do and are and can be very suspicious of those that are around them, especially if they notice any kind of behavior that's off, than usual, okay? So, at the bottom of the deck, to clarify this Nine of Swords, we have the Page of Emotions, okay? The Page of Emotions, okay? Page of Emotions with the Nine of Swords. That is, it's kind of hard to say in a sense of, and I'm trying to make it come out right, where it feels like with this Page of Emotions, it's funny that it's like an octopus at the bottom of like her dress, like the tentacles, okay? The heart space is, kind of tied to their solar plexus area, okay? So it's very active in the sense of creativity and feelings, okay? I think that's what's holding you on, Sagittarius, okay? When you think of an octopus, and we talked about octopuses in Pisces reading, so I don't know if you have Pisces in your chart. By all means, you can go and kind of refer to that dream catcher read, as far as, a dream, that I kind of, channeled for Pisces, that involved octopus. But it feels like, you know how an octopus can kind of like wrap around and like hold on to its prey in a sense, okay? Or if it's protecting itself, of course, it shoots ink. But it also, if it's eating something, it holds it, it grabs it in its entirety, in its tentacles, and it holds on to it, okay, until it is no more, okay? Something is making you hold on to this person, okay? It is a small inkling of emotion, okay? The page of emotion, or page of cups, if you will, is usually talking about lightheartedness, okay? Slight flirtation, things of that nature, okay? And so something is going on within you, that's giving you kind of like sleepless nights. Now, it could be an attachment to this person, as far as, you know, those lighthearted feelings of maybe you uh, tend to have memories of, you know, light kisses, holding hands when you first met, things of that nature, okay? And so it's like your subconscious, your heart space is holding on to that, okay? But there's still this strong vibe that this 10 of swords and 6 of swords is still possible to happen, because it's a question of, is it enough to keep you hanging on, okay? um, that's as far as I'm going to go with that, okay? So that being said, let's get into your heart's oracle. We're at 16:45 coming up in your reading, okay? So messages for final decision for Sagittarius, okay? It's like your final advice, okay? Final advice for Sagittarius. One more shuffle. And then we cut by 3. And like I said, it may be hard for you to consider letting go, because this person possibly is very valuable to you, or you see some kind of worth in this person, okay? So we have joy and stability, okay? Joy and stability. Number 4 here, okay? 4, talking about, you know, some form of protection of your mind, body, and spirit, okay? We do have yellow and orange with the kind of like violet or indigo type border here. Violet, I believe, okay? Again, really feel like a big emphasis on your solar plexus, okay? And your sacral, okay? As far as kind of going in between the two of that inner child and that creative, you know, inner joy, okay? So let's go into the book here and get your message. Which is on page 143. Okay. So, do have change your focus underneath there, okay? It says for your keywords for joy and stability is happiness, celebration, sharing, and renewal, okay? Like a beautiful summer day, this card brings joyful energy. Take a break or step back just for now from any concerns you may have around matters of the heart, and spend some time in happy pursuits. Find reasons to celebrate with others. Welcome this warm, sunny energy into your life. Allow it to lift your spirits. Remember the law of attraction, and a high rate of vibration will attract all that you desire. Rejuvenate your relationships by renewing yourself. Okay? This card also speaks of a time of sharing and conversation. Lovingly open your heart and mind to people. Share your thoughts and, above all, be a good listener. Feel the ebb and flow of energy as you communicate with others. You'll find that this brings increased stability and warmth to your relationships, helping you attract like minded people into your life. Okay? So, taking a step back from your, maybe if your relationship is kind of intense in the moment with this 10 of voices being here, okay? Maybe it's a little bit intense for you to be focusing on your relationship right now, especially if it's kind of like rocky roads, and possibly just needing to detach for a moment to bring some joy to yourself, okay? Sometimes it's always, nice to consider some separation from someone, especially if you've been with them for a very long time, not in a sense of wanting to see if there's anything else out there, but just some individual space. Okay, everyone's allowed to be their own individual. Before you were a we, you were an I. Okay, do you remember the last time you had time to yourself? You enjoyed time by yourself. Okay, do you enjoy time to yourself? Those are questions that you need to ask. Okay, for some of you, again, hopefully you don't mind sharing your energy with other placements. For some of you, it could be this sense of, like it said, finding your inner joy again. Okay, and taking care of yourself in a sense of your own happiness. Okay, you could be wanting to reach out to someone possibly, or make contact with new people. Never be afraid to make new friends, Sagittarius, if that is what is calling to you. Okay, so light conversation. Maybe you've been in your head about approaching someone. Light conversation never hurt anybody. Okay, it doesn't have to, turn on to a full-on relationship. Start with light conversation, light friendship, sharing your thoughts, okay, with someone. And like I said, like-minded people will be drawn to you in that sense, okay? And so just kind of open up to that thought, all right? So that's just for a small few of you. Get in where you fit in, okay? We're going to get into your power of surrender, which is your last offer of support, okay, or supportive message, which says, wow, surrender to joy. Okay, surrender to joy, Sagittarius. Okay, a key to positive change in your life is to let joy in and savor it. Indulge in random acts of smiling. During both the hard and easy times, keep surrendering to more joy. Okay, do not sit in the gloom, do not sit in the frustration. Try to find joy. Okay, this 10 of Swords can be avoided, okay, if you're just very spent, okay? And so find some type of way to bring some more joy into your life, okay? Acts of smiling, like it said, during both the hard and easy times. Keep surrendering to more joy, all right? I know it's hard sometimes to do that, but there's always something that can make you smile, okay? Even if it's like forcing you to smile. Sometimes, like today, I had a very rough day today, as far as my work during the day, and I put on a meditation just to help me get there. Okay, just to help me stay in a place of peace, and finding ways to like make myself laugh or smile as much as I possibly could, thinking of a funny memory, whatever the case may be. Okay, and so cooking also helps. I cooked something for my lunch today. was like a loco moco, but with like Impossible Burger instead. It was really tasty, and it put a smile on my face. I was like, this is awesome. So I truly enjoyed it, and so those are the things that bring me joy. And so I hope you guys can kind of find that same thing for yourself, um, and stay there. Try to avoid this 10 of swords if you possibly can. Okay, so with that being said, Sagittarius, this is all that I have for you guys this evening. Like I said, we do have 2 more readings this week, so until then, peace.